Hot glow smoke drifted in front of her again. A new message. Saw you fall. I'm coming down. Sophie scrolled back in pink glow. Come down and I'll give you a slap. Sweating the message up to him. Hot stayed where he was. They walked on, freed from carrying Merlin. Agatha promptly fell asleep against Sophie's shoulder. The wizard poked at the file sticking out of Sophie's dress pocket. Jinky! He peeped. Sophie pulled out the bottle of green goo that Hester had given her and squeezed a few steamy drops onto Merlin's tongue, the child eager for it, despite the potion's hairy smell and the face he made upon swallowing. Sophie tried to shake off what she had seen in the celestium, while Merlin sang no nonsense and toyed with her fan. Every time she looked at him, he seemed to have grown. His diaper no longer soiled every hour. Instead, he turned on Sophie with a spooked look, his new way of indicating he needed to relieve himself. Time slowed to a crawl. The wizard drove outpacing the night, until at last the black sky started to rule. The camel peered up at Uma, expecting her to scout the path and signal a spot to hide until morning. But the steam stopped, Uma hesitating. There were campfires ahead, circled by shadows. Aggie, look! Sophie nudged it. Agatha nodded awake. Her eyes widened. Pirates! She breathed, taking in the fleet of Camelot's gas, led by Weasley, his sunburned face visible through his helmet. But not just pirates, Sophie realized it. Wolves. Dozens of them, man-wolves and werewolves alike, mixed with Japan's army, the wolves' hulking torsos and furry faces, flame-lit as the teams shredded roasted rabbits and squirrel. Sophie looked at Uma for guidance, but treetops and rising smoke had obscured the steam. Sophie tugged on the camel's wings, reversing course, but more wolves were coming that way, towering a dead wall. The camel had stood forward, sneaking a narrow path around the camp. Sophie tightened her file, and Agatha grabbed Merlin's blue hat to fashion her own mask, both girls keeping their heads low. Bloodbrook ends no friend to Camelot, Weasley said to the largest man-wolf as the returning wolves heaped the ball on the fire. King Musta promised Yas a pretty penny to help us catch Agatha. Dorian hasn't written the tale of a Bloodbrook and Nefer in 100 years. Closest we came was that Pathonic Hot who played the fool in Agatha's tale, said the wolf leader. No legends or heroes to believe in anymore. Reason we've become a slum instead of the kingdom we once were. If Ryan gets the pen's powers, he promised to restore Bloodbrook to glory. With your noses helping us, Kill win the second test in no time, said Weasley. Track that wench down like a dog. he smiled at the roof leader. No offense. And yet, with the smoke and meat, none of them caught scent of Agatha, who was slipping way past them, almost out of the thicket. Sophie tried to quiet Merlin, who was squirming for Agatha as the camels gathered the enemy camp, about to break into open woods. But Merlin thrashed harder in Sophie's arms, angling for Agatha. His hat, Sophie realized it. He wanted it back. Merlin started to swear word. No, 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 Sophie played. The wizard went where. She covered his mouth. Merlin exploded. A loud, piercing wail that startled even the camel. Agatha and Sophie froze. Merlin too. Roofs and Gus wasted their eyes. The woods went still. Instantly, the camel fled, but Ruth surrounded it. The camel spat a blast of fire, touching one, but the rest of the roots tackled it to the ground, hoisting Sophie and Agatha off, separating them from Merlin, before they cut the camel's wings and stuffed them in its mouth. As Ruth split the two found the girls, and a guard gathered Merlin, Weasley approached it, sword in hand. Heidi ho, fair lasses, may I ask where you're going in the middle of a night with a Susanbu camel? Sophie looked at Agatha. Agatha looked at Sophie. Each knew who was the better liar. To the island of Mako. Hafsa and I are to dance for the king, Sophie taunted, nodding at Headmaster Agatha. The white scarf around Sophie's nose and mouth magically tightened, leaving only her green eyes visible. We've been sent by the Sultan. A diplomatic mission. Mako, said Weasley. And where is it? East of Shagila and west of Santa Claus, then? Of the shores of Uti, actually, Sophie replied. Weasley grinned. Lies! To a guard of Camelot, perhaps, said Sophie. The island is hidden by fog, visible only to maidens and pirates, of which you are neither. Her emerald gaze cast through him. Weasley stopped grinning. Show your face, he said. Both of ye. Neither girl obeyed. Then I'll do it myself, he snarled, his sword reaching for Sophie's fur. I wouldn't if I were you, said Sophie calmly. Remove a girl's fur, and you'll be considered to die before the day is done. Weasley stared at her, then at Agatha. Bad death, Agatha pleaded with a hideous accent.